quick video, I think. Another different camera. It's kind of a nice Kodak camera, actually. Anyway, still a camera, but, you know, does the video thing. So, might as well do a video thing with it. Yeah, try it anyway. See what it does. I might as well tell you what kind it is, right? I don't know what it is. 14 megapixels, pretty good. C 180 something, maybe? I don't know. C3 something? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Anyway. Video. Okay, so a couple of subjects. Stickcam mostly. So, yeah, Zombie Picture Show and Federo, some other name. Whatever. I mean, his real name isn't even Feta, so why do I have to call him Feta? Anyway, doesn't really matter. I call him Argentina guy, Venezuela. Well, whatever, doesn't really matter. It's all the same to me, right? Yeah, they all look alike to me. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, he has Stickcam. We just don't get along. It's like, whatever. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, pick two things, and it's not like those two things that are on the opposite end of the planet, like Antarctica and the North Pole. They're similar but different. And they really don't like each other because they're trying to run as far away as possible and still be on the same planet. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't, it's not like I say, ooh, I hate that guy. But, yeah, we just don't get along. So it was really a waste of time. I just went there. I said, okay, I'll try to support these guys doing this stuff. So the Zombie Picture Show guy room, we did okay. So it wasn't too bad, really. I had internet trouble because the power failure broke my internet. And the battery backup, right? So they have a battery backup system. And, yeah, it worked while the power was out. But then when the power came back on, it didn't recharge the battery anymore. It's broken. Tried to fix that. It took all day, so it kept knocking my phone out too, which was a bitch. Well, anyway, it's just one of those. It's just nothing goes right lately. But it's a side issue. Anyway, so my internet kept conking out because I have to keep switching the 12-volt batteries, and because I had a couple of them. And but anyway, and so yeah, I got kicked. I popped out of the room there for a while because my internet went down, and then when I came back, nobody was there. That was kind of shitty. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. We had some conversation, and some of it was useful. Even about the idea of how you make this argument, this philosophy thing, and the hard philosophy thing. Taking philosophy all the way, taking evolution all the way to its logical conclusion, which has something to do with the fact that it's just a dumb system, and it doesn't create intelligently. It designs unintelligently, not intelligently, because it doesn't have any intelligence. It produces things that have intelligence, but it doesn't have any intelligence, and there's no intelligence to tell them to make intelligence, because intelligence doesn't have anything to do in a stupid universe. And there's nothing intelligent to do anyway. All intelligence can do is point you to the stuff that's broken and say to you, fix the broken. And the ultimate broken is the play of the game. The game is broken. It's a stupid frickin' game. It doesn't even have. You can't even metaphor it to any game we play. And even though we play some incredibly stupid games, we don't play any as stupid as life. By as stupid a rule. Come on, cat. Can't you find something else to do for 5 minutes? Jeez. Really. Tunnel off. Or something. So anyway, so that was a worthwhile conversation anyway. Just this whole idea of how you make the argument and how to... And again, you're going to have to shove it into something. You're going to have to shove it inside the Twinkie. You're going to have to shove the vitamins into the food somehow. Shove the vegetables, somehow hide them in the chocolate cake. And that's disgusting that you have to resort to that. But it is sort of the theater of life, and even Shakespeare had to, tell stories and in ways that, captured emotions and all that kind of crap. So anyway, in the Feta room, they were talking a little bit about, they got on, well, whatever. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was a little just inane, some of it. And they were talking about beauty and what makes people attractive, and then it just doesn't. There's no point in even going there because it's all this subjective crap about how we function. But there's also these huge differences between men and women, and you end up with just generalities which aren't too terribly useful anyway. And it's not really a philosophical subject anyway. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, it only means something in the fact that we are all hungry. I mean, what we're hungry for is different. We all know what hunger is. We all know what pleasure is. We all know what pain is. The point is that you're yawning in the middle of your complaint. The only thing that changes is the proportions. Some people get a big giant piece of the bad, and some people get a piece of good, and then also we're conditioned through our maturation, which can really mess us up. Because we get a big pot full of the bad. Cat. Floor, look at that messy floor. Holy shit. Anyway, come on. Get out of my way. Shoo. I can't feed the cat and do a video. Well, he's fooled anyway. He thinks I was going to go feed him. So I'm going to cut this short anyway. I don't want to make a long video. Just wanted to talk about Stickam a little, just because I did do a few extra hours of it to make up for the short Saturday. And also because I wanted to be supportive. I don't know if I was very supportive. But maybe some other people can do these conversational things and do it different ways. But that's what me and Fed end up arguing about. Is arguing again. He just, he's such a backseat driver. And he's such a henny penny miss manners about everybody else's style, and so somehow he's got the right style. And that says bullshit anyway. I think it's more about the fact that he speaks really good English. But I think he prefers conversation in his non-native language to take place in a little bit slower and methodical and disciplined manner. And I bet you he's a hothead in his own language, though. If you make it, give him a Spanish Stickam, and I wonder how cool he'll be. But anyway, he wasn't very cool in the room, which was part of the irony of the whole thing. It just really doesn't matter anyway. Again, this is. I just don't know whether all this control would make any difference to the argument. And a part of it is almost a concession to the reality that there are parts of our humanity we have to concede to, and parts that we don't have to control. There's parts you do, and there's parts you don't. You don't have to give up on your love of life. You just have to recognize that life is stupid and not make more of them. I mean, these are different things. You can be anti-natalist and still love living, and just understand that just because you love doing it doesn't mean everybody does, and that it would be kind of irresponsible and reckless to saddle somebody who doesn't enjoy it with the burden, because it could easily be a burden. It's understandable that somebody could have a conditioning very different than yours, and they don't like bananas up their ass, or whatever the metaphor for whatever it is you think you're getting out of this stupid slop. Maybe he'd want to go out. You want to go out? It's cold. He doesn't want to go out. It's cold. He just wants food. Food. Alright, so that's the end of the video, but his cat wants food. So anyway, camera test and video and such. So till the next time, which will be sometime tomorrow, no doubt. Probably. I don't know, it's going to be an end someday, right? There'll be a last video. There'll be a day I'll be dead the next day, and that'll be it. So this could be it. This could be the last video.